Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and thanks for stopping by the channel. And I talk about content creating and my YouTube journey a lot on here lately. But I kind of want to change things up today, and I really think if you are a person that, oh my goodness, has had words said to you that has affected your life, or maybe you said some words that's hurt people, that's kind of what I want to talk about today. And before I go any further, hey, I introduced myself at the beginning of the video and I'm like really impressed. I wish I could do that more often. But anyway, words. Words have a really long shelf life. They really do. Because things that have been said to you, you don't forget them sometimes. They cut you, they hurt you, they affected you. They molded you in a way that you don't want to be. It gave you a complex about some things. It may have gave you some insecurities about life. It labeled you. And you carry that on into your adult life sometimes. Sometimes, you can get over it. And I hate it when people say, well, you just need to put on your big boy britches and you just need to get over it. Well, that might be the case in some things, some minor little things. But there's some things that had, been said to you in your life in a way that affect you, especially when you was a kid, okay? And I can remember a time that I was doing something, and I came up with a way I thought was better, and it actually was easier for me to do, and I was called lazy for doing it that way. And that stuck with me, and I was probably, 7, 8 years old. I remember that, and it stuck with me. And there's different things in our life that probably, have affected a lot of us that way. And we wear those words that were said to us, whether it was a parent, whether it was a teacher, or whether it may have been, and how that affects our lives and how it, causes us to withdraw, causes us not to dream, causes us not to do certain things, causes us to live in fear, whatever. And then, there are positive words as well that has been said to you that cause you to be a go-getter, cause you to be, to do this or do that. And, this is my thing. I've had a lot of dreams and a lot of things that I wanted to do. And because I felt like that I was not good enough, I didn't do them. I didn't follow through with them. And one of the worst things I think anybody can say to you is this right here. Now, this may get into the content creating a little bit right here. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little bit. But one of the worst things that somebody can say to you is, if you're doing something and you're trying to build something in life and you've tried something and it failed, or you tried something and it just wasn't you and you quit it. Then you start trying something else. So, oh, what are you trying now? You trying something else? Just write what you want to hear, right? Right, it makes you think, okay, now they have an opinion of me of being a quitter or a failure. And I mean, you don't have to be a kid for that. You can be an adult for that as well. So here's a valuable lesson I've learned, okay, in that when I think about words. And I shared this in a video not too long ago, and it was this right here. It was, don't tell anybody about your channel. I mean, you can if you want, but I wouldn't. If you really want to do this and it's your thing and you think somebody won't understand you. So, any dream, not just, this is my dream right here. One of my dreams right here is to be a successful content creator. But any dream that you have, anything that you're wanting to try new, you ain't got to tell everybody about it. You can kind of keep that to yourself as much as you want to, especially if you have people in your life that judge you or doesn't have anything to say that is fitting to say. Because the words that we carry that, maybe we do need to put on our big boy britches and we need to let it go. but they're not easy to let go sometimes. I had something said to me a few years ago. It took me a long time to get over it. It was hard. It was really hard, and I carried that. And that recording played over and over and over in my head. I lay down at night, I could hear it. I'd be through my day, and I'd be doing something completely. Then I'd get to thinking about it, or if I was alone or whatever. I thought about it because I took that label on, and I wore it for a long time, and I shouldn't have. And finally, I just had to get over it. I had to get over it. Here's the thing right here. If you've made it this far in this video, I know I've kind of been all over the place, but this is the point that I really want to make right here. Is words and things that people have done to you and said to you, it's been controlling you for way too long. It's been controlling you for way too long. It's been controlling your life. The incidents done been done. The words that done been said. There's nothing that's going to change what was said or what was done. And the words that have been said is controlling your life. That person, even if they're gone from this earth, is still controlling your life if you're still replaying that over and over in your head. And I think about some of those things sometimes. It was said to me, like I remember different things when I was a kid, but I had to make up my mind about something. I said, okay, I do remember that. But I had to make up my mind that I was not going to allow it to control me anymore. I'm not going to allow it to affect my dreams and my passions and things about my life anymore. Does it try to rear its own nasty, ugly head up sometime and remind me, and those feelings try to come in? There's the things that try to trigger those feelings and those words that were said to me. You doggone right. You better know it. But I know the warning signs. And what really brought this video on was today. I tried to prepare myself ahead of time of how I'm going to handle certain situations and certain things when certain things are said to me that kind of set me off. I made a video back probably about a month ago, that I talked about how I used to really get angry. And I really have to stay on guard about certain things that just bring up some really bad memories that set me off with that sometimes. I don't like... Well, let me think of the words here. I will think of the word in a minute. Y'all just give me a second because this is real personal. I don't like someone to judge me wrongly, to say something about me or that's not true, or react in a way that I'm not being. Did I say that right? I don't know. But today I got lashed out at. And I tried to sit there and keep my peace. I really did. I realized what was happening, and I didn't lash back as far as just getting angry. I don't cuss, so I didn't cuss or nothing. But I had to defend myself a little bit and just like, why are you talking to me this way? Why are you doing this? You know, I didn't. Just like, nip this right here, right now. You know, and it was an awkward moment there for a few minutes. And there was other people in the room. And of course, I ended up turning out, I guess, made me look like the bad guy. I hate it when that happens. When all I was doing was just trying to voice my opinion in a calm, minor way, like I'm talking to you right now. But no. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But things happen like that. And I've just today, that's played my mind a few times, and I've just decided it's got to be like water on a duck's back. It's got to roll off. You got to move on. You've had a lot worse happen. You've had a lot of different things happen. I just do not like confrontation. I don't like negativity. I don't like words and stuff to be that way. So I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. My wife's calling me, so I got to take this call. Have a great day.